Oh, say does that.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Towns. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Gobert the pass to Conley. Over Şengün. Conley's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Van Vliet against Conley. Towns in the corner. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Van Vliet against Gobert, and he banks in the layup.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here is Conley. Out to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Şengün with the screen on Edwards. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Here's Van Vliet, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Stolen by Brooks. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Edwards. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Brooks for three. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And he nails the third. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Green. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that brim.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Rockets leading by 4. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Green dishes to Smith. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good on the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Green. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
At the end of 1, both teams. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Eason. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, it's Whitmore. From the arc. They get it back. Back to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Morris. And the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Adams. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Minnesota again turning it over. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, DA. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when you're your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Eason. Eason with a screen for Holiday. Kick out to Adams. Houston moving it around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Anderson. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Reed. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
There's the pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Morris kicks to Reed. Back to Morris. Pass to Reed. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Holiday against Morris. Here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Holiday, the pass to Adams. Got it off in time, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Houston on top, up 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Conley finds Edwards. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And here is Conley following Jalen Green's 3. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Towns, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Brooks. And rejection by McDaniel.
The length of McDaniel, a big factor at both ends.
Smith wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jabari Smith picks one up. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
That one good for 2. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart. He stays focused on his shot.
From deep, Brooks. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels passes to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Van Vliet, Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Van Vliet finds Smith. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Van Vliet with it. Conley picks him up. Van Vliet against Conley. Brooks with no one around. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. He's got 8.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got 11 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Towns finds McDaniel. Edwards drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Towns wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Green fires from way outside. Here's Brooks. Smith the pass to Brooks. Back to Smith. He dishes it to Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer. They get it again. Şengün passes to Green. Şengün with a screen on Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Houston making a switch. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Thompson dishes to Holiday. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wings set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to Edwards. Tries again. There's the drive. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Adams with the screen on Towns. Thompson outside. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Thompson against Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Holiday against Conley. And Holiday throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Right side, Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
VanVleet finds Brooks. Outside, Green. Here's VanVleet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Edwards looking it over. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Green. There's the lob. Towns throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brooks with the bucket.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Green in the post. Edwards defending. Shots good by Green. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
Conley against VanVleet. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Seems like Edwards Brooks never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Brooks finds Smith. And here is Van Vliet. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. And McDaniels with the block.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Out to Brooks. And an intentional foul right there.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. Towns for three. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Walker passes to Simons. Walker a screen on Edwards. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Walker. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Here's Minnesota. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Simons. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Ayton, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. Edwards for 3. Walker pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Portland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Conley. Simons against Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
The focus Edwards has, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Brogdon against Conley. Pass to Simons. Grant outside. And here's Brogdon. To end the run. Crops in the 3.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA. They had to integrate new players. Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
It's good on the putback.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Edwards. Double clutches. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 8.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
And it's Simons missing. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Simons. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Blazers moving it up. Simons, that one's good.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
On the wing, Simons. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. It's Edwards with a drive.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
And the jam by Walker.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Chalk up 2 there.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Out left to the wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Brogdon. Takes the 3. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Brogdon. 5 points in the game.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Conley. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the inside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For 3, Conley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, absolutely carrying the offense. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Jeremy Grant out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in a shooting guard. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Nickeil Alexander Walker using his size to his advantage.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And he lobs it up. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah.
I like the play call. Get the ball to Grant above the rim. No one's stopping that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Here's Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Back to Murray. Three-pointer Sharp. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Sharp. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Shaedon Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Will it go? Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, Williams with the block. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Murray against Anderson. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, Morris with a steal. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Morris can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Hand in the face, Alexander Walker still able to get a good look.
Here's Kamari, back to Williams. Here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Tries again. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson drives in, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And there's the fire from the rookie Henderson. Spicy out there, but able to make a play.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off. Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sharp grabs the miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And he knocks down the first one.
His game has rounded out since he came into the league. Sharp can spot up, create for himself. He's got a lot of ways to make a difference.
Morris against Henderson. Kicks it out to Anderson. Oh, from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson finds Williams. Nifty move. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up by 15. And will return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Blazers moving it up. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Simons. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Walker's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Edwards pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And that one's good from Conley.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Edwards. Out to Simons. Fires from deep. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets.
Hammer it home!
Don't break
Big dunk! Wow! For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
They get the rebound. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Now here's Conley, guarded by Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Walker with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the side.
Oh, wow! Wait a second. And once Simons gets cooking, watch out because he's capable of dominating games all by himself.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. From deep. And it's Simons missing. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Simons. Outside Brogdon. From deep. Simons. That one's good. Simons has got 11 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley goes in. Pass to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 16 points.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Brogdon finds Simons. Launches it from deep. They get it back. Grant outside. Takes a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Brogdon drives in. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Not surprising. Simons looking comfortable from that corner spot.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
There's Simons with a 3. Counted from distance. Simons has got 28 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Walker for 3. Buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Trailblazers opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Walker, and it's Grant in at the 3 slot. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Sharp goes in. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards finds Towns. It's stolen away. Walker passes to Sharp. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Sharp has proven to be a consistent range shooter. He can knock these down.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority. Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Conley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A big group substitution here for Portland. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Kamari, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Conley. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Sharp. Minnesota with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they are not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's Towns. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
And here's Simons outside. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Throws it up high. Edwards can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Simons.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. They lead by 17. And here's Simons outside. The offensive rebound. Outside for Henderson. Simons up top, guarded by Edwards. Second chance effort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Out to Simons from behind the arc. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Robert Williams picks up one.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And he can't hit the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Simons. McDaniels with some nice D. And Minnesota has possession. Conley passes to Edwards. And stolen by Williams. Simons outside. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's
can expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Jeremy Grant, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Walker, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Moving fast, but maintaining control. Brogdon still has a clean shot, even in motion.
Smith outside. They kick it out to Green. The pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Şengün. To the inside. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Rebound by Smith.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Ayton. Passes it to Brogdon. The shot from the low post is good. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
3-pointer, Simons. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Stolen away. Ayton against Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul him.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trail by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
That's a 2 from Simons. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. The drive by Green.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Grant.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperon Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. You want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Three-pointer, Simon. Grant outside. Brooks against Simon. And Ayton throws it down.
What goes up, Ayton will throw down. They knew just when to pass him that ball.
Brooks with no one around. And the three off target. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Portland. 6-point lead. Grant on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Nice shot by Smith.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
What a performance from Anthony Simon. He has been the story for Portland. He notched 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Whitmore. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Eason passes to Holiday. Left side, Adams. Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. Again, the Rockets score. Here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Simons that time on the assist from Brogdon. Simons has got 11. Holiday with the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Shot by Eason, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Murray with it. Now defended by Whitmore. They get it back. Now here's Shunk. He's guarded closely. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. And it's Williams with the jam.
So explosive
around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Eason with a screen for Holiday. Eason passes to Adams. Holiday goes in. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the left wing. Pass to Holiday. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Thompson is double. It's up a 3. Holiday with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Sharp. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Thompson. Here's Adams. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Henderson. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Kept alive. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Adams. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Williams dishes to Henderson. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Can't connect from short range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the floor for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Brooks kicks to Şengün. Williams with the block. Here's Kamare. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kamare's got 7.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Henderson attacking. No good there. Rockets trail by 13. For 3, Van Vliet tips it up. It's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Sharp. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So So Portland ends up going with the new group. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Green. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Brogdon, here we go. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Smith. Some solid defense from 8.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Walker finds Simon. From downtown, sinks the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
Rockets have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Smith with it, now defended by Grant. And here's Brooks from outside. And another 3 for Houston.
While spacing the floor, Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Walker. Brogdon outside. Simon's on the wing. Brooks covering. Grant down low. He's against Green. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Passes it to Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got 8.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Walker the pass to Ayton, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Talk about perfect execution. Ayton on the same page with his man there.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for Houston. Holiday against Brogdon. Now, here's Simons. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Trailblazers lead by... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Torrey Easton is out there with Adams. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
The kick out to Holiday. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Murray down low, guarded by Holiday. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the basket by Kamare.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
And stolen by Murray. Henderson against Holiday. And that's an intentional foul. A new lineup here for Houston.
First team foul. Substitution.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Murray, the pass to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so Murray nails both of them. And so Van Fleet will bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Williams with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in.
Number 9.
Van Fleet kicks to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 8. Simons from outside. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. They double him with Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. And that one is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brogdon finds 8. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And here's Brooks from outside. Up again. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Simons from outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Simons has got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Brooks against Simon to stop the run. Dylan Brooks, and that's good. Brooks has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
3-pointers, Simon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Portland has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Trailblazers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Simon.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
This one for three. And it's Simons missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Brogdon. Takes a three. And there's Simons on the assist from Brogdon. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
In the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Smith. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels, kicks it out Towns. Here's Conley, and he buries his first look.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brooks from outside. Sinks it from distance.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And BA, no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The drive by Brooks. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
It's stolen by Green. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Brooks. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Give credit to Green for taking charge on defense and coming up with the steal.
Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Towns for three. Offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And that one misses. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Now here's Green. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's McDaniels. Up and in on the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Smith outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Smith. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Van Vliet. To the middle. Outside for Green. From the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The shortest but toughest 3 on the floor, and Green just making it look easy.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And it's in there. McDaniels got 6 points. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside for Green. Şengün, a screen on Towns. Smith no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And the basket by Towns.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. He shoots. And it's Houston scoring again.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points, and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
3-pointer Brooks sinks the tray. 10 points for him. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
But Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Dylan Brooks, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Rockets. He put together 10 points. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Reed comes in for Towns. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley. Adams with a screen on Morris. Here's Holiday with the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Edwards against Thompson. From the right block. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Easton with a steal. Pass to Thompson. Some solid defense from Edwards.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Whitmore outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 6. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Rockets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Whitmore. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Reed, Eason with some nice D. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets, leading by 5. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 9.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Here's Adams. Out to Thompson. Holiday from long range. Here's Adams. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Reed. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll get another chance. A slam dunk by Reed.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
Here's Thompson. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Morris passes to Reed. Here's Garza. Morris right side. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. 7-point differential.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Holiday against Morris. That one's good for 2. Holiday's got 6.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Towns for 3, sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Here's Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
For 3, Conley. Nails it from 3. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Brooks outside. Lets it fly. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Edwards finds Towns. Edwards looking for an opening, and they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Van Vliet. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 5. Stolen by Van Vliet. Out on his own on the break. And he's going for the lob.
Well, Freddie Van Vliet runs an offense the way it's supposed to be run. Pretty pass there.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Şengün passes to Smith. The kick out to Van Vliet. Green rising up.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Towns for 3. The shot no good. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Van Vliet with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. Pass to Towns. For three, Conley. Smith with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Holiday surveying the floor. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul.
The first one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Kicks it out Towns. The three. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Holiday. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Oh, ripped away. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. Poke loose. Back comes Houston in transition.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. McDaniels inside. Deflected. Back comes Houston in transition. It's 2-on-1. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Third personal foul.
No good on that one.
Yeah, not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
And he's good on the second. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Thompson. To end the drought, and it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he sinks the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Towns. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Rockets ahead, up 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Timberwolves ball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Dylan Brooks is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Edwards for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Şengün with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Big finish in transition from Green. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Brooks the pass to Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Smith passes to Şengün. Here's Green. No good there. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. And here's Edwards outside. And stolen by Green. The finish! Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 5th foul. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Conley against Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And he lobs it up. The dive for the ball. The steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
To the right side. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns outside. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Towns, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 1st foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 4-3.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Jabari Smith.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. From downtown, Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Smith outside. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's McDaniels. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now Brooks fires from way outside. He's off on that one. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's.
a matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Simons against Edwards. The shot's good from Simons.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Conley, and he lays it straight in.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Here's Simons. Oh!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Right side, Conley. Kicked away. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
And here is Brogdon after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. There's the three, and it's Malcolm Brogdon with the three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game. But Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. Three-pointer, Simon. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Brogdon picks him up. Fires away from way outside. Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Simons from outside. Cans it from downtown. Simons has got 7 points.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Outside Conley. Edwards looking it over with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
He had a nice open look right there. He's got 5.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And Simons, here we go. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Walker with his screen for Simons. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Grant gets a wide open look. Portland again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards can't hit.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Outside to Brogdon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley with it. Ogden picks him up. Out to Conley. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns in the corner. All sorts of time. Walker with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Good if it goes. He can't hit that time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. Essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Shaedon Sharp picks one up. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see were competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Now, here's Anderson. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA. Sharp with some crazy hops.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Great vision from Morris makes the next pass. That's what you want.
Driving the lane, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. But drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Here's Alexander Walker. Up and in on the layup.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the wide open shot from Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
It's to Kamare. From outside the arc. Sharp. There's the pass to Henderson. Murray down low. And here's Henderson.
Okay.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Reed hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Reed's got his second basket of the game. Murray the pass to Henderson. He lobs it up.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Wide open look here for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Basket good. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Murray outside. Tries to save it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's good. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Morris against Henderson. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 3 on the clock. That misses off the backboard. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Minnesota on top. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves leading by 8. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Morris. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the 5 down low. Now here's Reid. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Anderson wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Connects from three-point range. Brogdon's got the first field goal of the second half for Portland. And, Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And Brogdon, here we go.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And here's Brogdon from the arc. He is hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gobert in the corner. Back to Towns. Here's Edwards. Headshot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Brogdon off the drive. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. Drills it from outside.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. A 2-point game.
for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And finished off by Walker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And it's good for 2. Conley's got 8 points.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Simons finds Walker. Back to Simons. Walker is screen on Edwards. Simons from outside. Here's Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Walker. Michael Conley making his last shot. Leaps for it, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Yes, that goes in. He's got 6.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Brogdon kicks to Grant. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 10. Pass to Simons. Nice move. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw foul.
The Timberwolves trail. Passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant
drills the 3-pointer. Simons has got 12 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That one goes in, and the Timberwolves lead by 1.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Conley with it. Now Henderson defending. And it's Towns missing. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. The shot's good from Simons.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3-ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Shoots from 14. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. What a performance from Anthony Simons. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Murray. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. To the middle, And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Conley's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Anderson finds Simons. To the paint, here's Kamara. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Anderson with it, now guarded by Towns. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half. Trailblazers leading by 4. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 23.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Nailed from three-point land.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Williams finds Murray. From deep three-point land. And another 3 for Portland.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Shoots the 3. Tips it. Conley on the follow.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Yeah, easy call.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Trailblazers?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Now here's Henderson. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Towns. Conley with the three. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Here's Henderson. Three-pointers, Simons. No good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
for 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 3. Brooks from outside, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Ayton inside, defended by Şengün. Ayton, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Smith passes to Şengün. Now here's Green. Three-pointer, VanVleet. First shot won't go. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ayton into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
VanVleet, the pass to Brooks. There's the triple. Şengün controls the rebound and the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Simons finds Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Ayton hits them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now the kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figuring it out quickly.
He sure is, BA. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths. And the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are. Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now here's VanVleet. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's Simons with a 3. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Green from the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Great energy, stayed with the play all the way through.
Ayton, the open look. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Ayton's got 6 points.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Şengün, a screen on Simons. The open shot by Brooks. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Şengün. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Blazers, and he gets the bucket.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Simons passes to Walker, back to Simons. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Rockets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. VanVleet misses. The Trailblazers have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Portland, no good that time either. The Rockets on offense. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. launches it. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Fires the three. And no good. Grant right side. Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Portland. Ayton. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So the Rockets 5 now. Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Eason in at the 4. Here's Whitmore. Screen by Eason. Outside Holiday. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. And the Trailblazers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred VanVleet. And they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Houston. And the shot goes down. Henderson's got his second basket.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Eason finds Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother Asar coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks. And it worked out for them both.
Here's Kamari. No made baskets yet. Murray, a screen on Eason. Here's Kamari. Off target with the 3. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Eason, a screen on Henderson. Holiday passes to Adams. Holiday with the ball. Checked by Murray. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. The Rockets with another miss. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the inside. Williams. Holiday grabs the miss. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
A deep 3. Portland grabs the miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Eason. Holiday from long range. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Thompson finds Eason. 1:09 left in the first half. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Pass to Sharp from the arc. Easton pulls it in. And the Rockets shooting about 41%. Thompson's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
36 seconds left in the first half of this one. Henderson with it. He has 6. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday passes to Adams. Outside Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now Henderson. Deflects the pass. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Rockets ahead. Up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Anthony Simons. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Whitmore. No points yet. Out to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 2.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ayton for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Whitmore outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Now here's Brogdon. Simons finds Ayton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And the jam by Walker.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The 3 from Ayton. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Off the mark there with a 3. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jacks up a three. And it's Portland with a rebound. For three. From deep. Brogdon.
Brogdon extremely comfortable taking these jump shots because he knows he has the green light.
Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Brooks has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 8 points now.
And you gotta love the fire Van Vliet plays with. Coming right back with his own 3.
It's Walker on the wing. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Brooks. And here's Şengün. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Brogdon against Van Vliet from deep three-point land. And it's Brogdon missing. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pulls it from the corner, and Brooks with a basket on the assist by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 6. And here's Brogdon. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Walker. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. And there's a pick. And here's Brooks, guarded by Brogdon. Another 3 from Houston. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Grant outside. Pass to Ayton. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Gets it off. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Houston Rockets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Dillon Brooks is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brooks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Simons. On the wing, Simons. Outside for Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Şengün, a screen on Simons. And it's Brooks missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Right wing, Brogdon from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Brooks from outside. The offensive rebound. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Goes back up. Bullseye! Brooks has got 10 points here in the second half. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Walker. Outside Brogdon to tie it up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Pass to Van Vliet. Top of the key. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Grant gets it to go.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Simons passes to Brogdon. Brooks comes with a double team. It's Walker on the wing. Launches a three. Brogdon finds Walker. Grant outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Aiden, no good. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Picked by Smith. Here's Brooks. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Şengün.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Grant's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The Rockets with another miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Walker for three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Brooks. And another miss by Houston.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep three, and it's Brogdon missing. The Rockets trail, going all the way to the rack. Brooks outside. Back to Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. There's Simons with a three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's Walker. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Brooks outside. Şengün, a screen on Simons. Brooks. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. So a close game sees Portland taking this. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.